Here we go. No, I'm not Micah Parsons. I'm much broker than that. But what I am is a nigga with a podcast. How the fuck is y'all doing out there? It's 140 characters. We're here yet again. I'm joined by my first guest of the new year. We got Day Day in here. Y'all know who Day Day is. We got a brand new guest in here. My brother. Some of y'all know him as Simba Got It. Simba on the beat. Back in the day, he was Black Evans, also known as Four Eyes. But his mama called him Zach, so for tonight, I'm going to call him Zach. But we here to talk to y'all. I'm going to let him talk to y'all more and give y'all some knowledge on this NFTs and see where the night goes. So how y'all doing out there, everybody? I see my boy Mo in here was popping. Day, Zach's muted. I don't know why Zach's muted. Let me unmute him.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Oh, I
Boy,
can't
Day
unmute
Day.
you. Now, does anybody hear Zach? Zach, you muted, my brother.
My bad. You can hear me now?
Yep, we hear you now. Perfect, man.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Hey, for sure, bro.
Word.
So how life been treating you, my brother?
Good, man. Just grinding.
Yeah,
Trying to stay warm.
Shit, what's the weather like in the shop? I know you cold than a motherfucker up there, yo.
Dude, it's warm today. I think it was in the 30s today, so you know.
That's warm.
Today. the other day it was in a single digit. Getting to the negatives at night. So yeah, no, it's cool now.
Jesus. Now, where you're at, do y'all get hit with that lake effect? You know what I'm talking about?
Always.
Damn,
Always.
That cold water, that cold breeze come up off that water.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with that, yo. Hey, I'm glad to hear your voice, man. I ain't talked to you in a minute.
Yeah, no, it's been a minute for sure.
It'll let everybody know about these NFTs. So Zach, just to even just touch on just the surface level, what does NFT stand for?
Do you know what it stands for? I should ask if you know what it stands for or not.
Hell no. I'm
cool.
trying to think of it. Data, you know what it means?
Non-fungible token.
Yep.
That's what it means. I really don't understand what exactly that means, but a non-fungible token.
Yeah.
I guess it just means a piece of art that changes in value, I guess.
Nah.
But
not
yeah,
necessarily.
I'm way off. You feel me? Like I'm
not
off
necessarily,
too.
but that could be part of it, right? But the whole thing is like it took me a while. Like, so my homeboy, he was first telling me about this, and he was trying to tell me all about like, yo, get on these NFTs, these non-fungible tokens. And I thought he was messing up his words, saying fun. Like
I thought it was
he was trying to say,
fundable.
I thought he was trying to say fundable. And I'm like,
Yep.
he's messing up his words. And I was like, why would I want something that's not fundable? So that's weird, right? You know what I'm saying? So I had to look it up, and no, the word is fungible, and fungible is a fancy word that just means replicable, like can be replicated, right?
Like a football card, or like a jersey.
Yeah, like it can be replicated, like for instance, anything that you can make multiple of, like spoons in your silverware drawer. Like there's multiple of them. That's replicable, right? But there's things that's not replicable. So a non-replicable token. So like something that's non-replicable is like a Picasso painting.
And one of one.
Exactly. You can't replicate that.
Got you.
You can make a fake, but it'll never be the exact same thing.
Because people always say on like Twitter, they always want to say that they can just screenshot it. You know, people always be on Twitter talking about, I just stole, because Trayvon Diggs and Des Bryant do an NFT, and people always comment on there like, hey, I just stole your NFT. So how does that make sense? Like, yeah, they say they think that they can just save the photo and steal the NFT.
So the whole thing about NFTs, the whole thing with NFTs is in the name, non-fungible token. So like we just said, non-replicable token. Right, like I said, you can't replicate it. So the easiest a common example that we would be like aware of is like Jordans, right? Like fake Jordans. There's fake Jordans all over. Or let's make it even simple. Louis bags and Louis belts, right?
like
There's
like
fakes
Chanel Street or
everywhere.
whatever.
A lot of
There's yeah,
fakes.
Canal Street. There's fakes everywhere.
Canal Street. I said
So
Chanel.
yeah, how nice would it be if you could go and verify that that item was real, right? That you could go and be like, nah, this one is real. You could go look on your phone, you could like scan something or look up a number, a serial number, and be like, oh yeah, this is the real deal. Right? Right now you can't really do that. But if you could, that'd be nice, right? Not as many people would be getting scammed. Nobody come to you and be like, yo, I got this bag, 500, it's all yours, and it's a whole fake, right?
There's a
So
way to
that's essentially what
authenticate it.
same with like Jordans or baseball cards, right? People be scamming on the baseball cards. So you know what I mean? It's like it's a way to just prove that something is real. It's authenticity, if that makes sense.
Got you.
Hmm.
So that's pretty much what NFTs do. It's just a way to authenticate something. So what it does, and the premise of NFTs is crypto. I think you have to have a general understanding of crypto. You don't have to be in the weeds, know everything about crypto, but you have to have a general understanding of crypto to understand NFTs because pretty much they live on a cryptocurrency in a cryptocurrency world. Like that's how they operate, right?
So you can only purchase them with like Bitcoin or some shit like that.
No, there's some you can purchase with US dollars.
Word.
But the thing is, it's like the the whole authentication part of it, the whole reason you can tell that something is real, like if you had that Louis bag with as an NFT that had an NFT attached to it that you could go and see, oh, this was printed at Louis Vuitton, sold at this location at this time, and it's digital ingrained, can't be changed, and you can go look that
Yeah,
up,
it's like a paper
right?
trail almost.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. So that's why I say you have to have a general understanding of crypto because it's all about the blockchain, and blockchain gets super confusing to people because it's crypto, right? You know about crypto, JB?
A little bit, not a lot. I've like, I don't even want to dabble in it. Like, I know probably like surface level shit about crypto, but nothing game changing.
Because you
Let
got
me
to
ask
break
you.
down crypto. You
Let
got
me
to break
ask you
down
what.
crypto in order to understand NFTs.
Yeah, let me ask you what's got you not wanting. Oh yeah, I should preface all of this with this is not financial advice for nobody
Do not follow
at
my
all.
lead
I'm just
and
giving
go
y'all some
broke.
yeah. And I should also preface with I'm not an expert, yo. I am not an expert. I don't claim to be an expert. If anybody tells you they're an expert, they lying because there's no such thing. This is all very very new. I mean, the technology and kind of stuff been around for a while, but it's all very, very new. So if anybody tells you they're an expert or try to sell you some stuff saying they're an expert, then don't do it. There is such thing as experience. You can't deny experience, but expertise is not non-existent right now. So that's just a little
Because it's a new
preface.
market. It's everything's new. Everybody's learning right now.
Everybody figuring it out. But
Yeah. So it's a free for all, pretty much.
um it is the Wild West, right? And there's a bunch of like
Definitely.
wild stuff happening, but it's important what's happening. Like, yeah, it's like artists are getting paid. People are really able to do what their dreams are, able to achieve their dreams and live their dreams without having to give their life away or wait on a bank or any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I forgot what we was about to say right before that because I went
You
into
was
like the
asking me
not
what I
financial
knew about
advice.
crypto, and I
Oh
was gonna
yeah,
tell you not shit. I know
yeah,
it's not really
But
backed by much.
and yeah. I was going to ask
you
why
know about
you said you weren't
Bitcoin?
going
Do
to
you know
look
about
into it.
Ethereum?
Well, wait. He said you won't. You said you won't going to really look into, or you didn't really dive into it. And I was just going to ask, like, I hear that a lot, and I'm curious what your like, what keeps you away from it, or you know what I'm saying?
Just the unknown, man. I mean, shit just fluctuates. It
Uh
seems
huh.
like I'm well behind the eight ball, so to try to jump in now is it seems dangerous to me. I mean, it in the long run, I mean, it seems good, just with nothing backing it though. I don't want to one day have such and such Bitcoin or whatever, then the next day have nothing. That's I feel
Yeah.
like people
Right.
jump
Yeah.
off of
That's
buildings for that.
understandable.
Yeah, no, I feel you, and I hear that a lot. You don't do stocks either, do you?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so I hear a lot of people that say like I they're like, Dede, what you snacking on, bro?
Yeah,
My
you hear
bad. Let
this
me
nigga
mute.
got chips and shit. Like
I
he never,
know.
bro, he can't
It
ever
was
get.
that. It's that
He
cookie
like
from
a
Jersey
kid.
Mike's. It's that cookie from Jersey Mike's. My bad.
Nigga need Ritalin, yo. Like niggas
I'm
is trying
like,
to
dang,
talk
I
and this
hear
motherfucker
crinkle
finger fucking
crinkles.
some cookies over here.
I muted myself. Damn.
but
Mute your bag. Shit.
but yeah, no, I hear that a lot from people, and I hear a lot of people say like, "Oh, I do stocks, but I ain't doing crypto." And I just hear a lot of it, and they're like, "Well, it's not like I don't know." A lot of people I know say it's not real. I guess I feel it. I don't know. I've been buying crypto since I started buying crypto in like 2015, 16, something like that.
So it was still low
Like
when you were
dabbling
getting into
around.
it.
Yeah, but I mean, shoot, I don't even like to say it, but I
What
went
about the
ahead and
Astro Elon
tossed
coin
it.
though? We invested in.
Oh yeah, that one. But nah, so I went ahead and tossed it. Like I tossed all my stuff early, like 'cause I didn't quite understand it, but now I got a better understanding of it. Right.
So do you wish you would have maybe kept it now that you have a better understanding of it?
Oh, what? Yeah. What you mean? I'd be sitting nice.
Yeah. Word.
Boy, I'd have been chilling. But I mean, it's yeah. You live
Word.
and learn. You learn how markets work. But anyway, the whole thing is like crypto is kind of like I feel like crypto's no different than stocks.
Mm-hmm.
In essence, people always like, nah, it goes up and down. It's volatile. I'm like, so is the stock market. And they're like, well, you know, I want to be able to withdraw my money and take it out. I'm like, you can. And they're like, well, will it go to my bank account? Yeah, it'll go right to your bank account.
I think a lot of people probably their problem is they don't even know where to start. Like, how do I purchase maybe a percentage of a Bitcoin, or how do I buy a percentage of this and that? That might be a lot of people, like with me, I don't even know where to start. Like, where the fuck would I go buy a percentage of a Bitcoin at? I don't even know how to even do that.
Oh, so look, man, it's no different than like it's on. You can do it all on your phone. You know,
Word?
back in
Yeah,
the day,
Cash App.
yeah, yeah,
Cash App.
yeah, all the
Cash
like
App
Cash
trans.
App
You
and all
can use
them. Now,
your.
granted,
hmm
go ahead, go
Nah,
ahead.
go ahead, Dad.
I'm saying Cash App. You can. Cash App is the fastest way to move Bitcoin. Um, you can convert your cash automatically. You go to Walgreens, put money on your card. You can attach your debit card to your Cash App account and convert it instantly into Bitcoin. I have a joint on my card where everything I buy gets me 10% in Bitcoin. So like sometimes like when I'm hurting, I have an extra $30, $40 there that I invested in Bitcoin because it takes 10% of every purchase.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's
so
actually
you
kind
can
of
do it
dope.
like that too. Yeah, you can do it on like Cash App. I prefer. I don't use Cash App for that. I'm not familiar with how they allow you to transfer it to like crypto wallets and whatnot and so forth like that. And I can talk about that in a second. But like I'm not sure how they operate that. I personally use Coinbase
Mm-hmm.
just to like buy stuff as an exchange. So the main thing is like there's exchanges and there's wallets. So an exchange is Coinbase, and then there's like a Coinbase wallet. There's a MetaMask wallet. There's like Trust wallet. There's all these different wallets, right? And it's just like brands. And I feel like there's pros and cons to each. Each has different benefits and whatnot, right? So
Mm-hmm.
pretty much the way to look at it is like this: you go to Coinbase and you buy your crypto. And you can look at Coinbase as like if you went to any foreign country, apart from like where we're at, like if you went to London or something, or anywhere
And you
in
had to
Europe,
like exchange your
right?
dollars for euros in a way.
Yeah, and you needed euros. You go to the exchange,
Global
right?
currency exchange.
And you'd exchange, and you swap it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after you swap it out, it's like this is why a wallet's important because a lot of people are like, why do I need a crypto wallet? And it's like, all right, so after you go to the exchange in real life, what would you do with the money you exchanged? You wouldn't leave it at the exchange and go do your stuff and come back and grab it.
Fuck
You put
no.
it in your wallet and go do your business. So you treat your crypto the same way. You don't leave it on the exchange, i.e., like Coinbase or Cash App. You want to take it off of that because if Cash App go out of business, guess where your Bitcoin go? If they just shut down.
Black, you here?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. I hear you now.
Oh, I was
Yep,
about to say
there we go.
I'm getting a call. My bad. I'm actually going to
Oh no, you
try to
good. You
tell
good.
him I'm in a thing. But I'll tell
But
him
no,
in a
so
second. But yeah,
this is actually good information. I mean, a lot of people
What,
who probably wouldn't even
they
jump
don't know the
into the
fuck's going
game.
on.
This is good. This is good information because I
yeah,
definitely didn't know about this shit. That's really been like the biggest shit that's kept me away from it. Just I don't understand it. I don't want to just blindly throw my money into something and then not know how to get a return from it.
right. Nah, and
I mean,
it's really just
look at the
having like an
Staples Center.
understanding.
Look at the Staples Center.
What about
What's
it?
it called now? What's it
Facts.
called now?
I can't remember the name. It's
The
something.
crypto.com.
Yeah,
Crypto.com.
that's the
Yep.
wave, man.
Yep. Nah. So it's like I was saying, my bad. I had this call come through and it's the homie. I just want to make sure he good. But yeah. So pretty much you need the wallet, right? Like I said, you need the wallet. You don't want to leave your stuff at the exchange. So that's why I don't really use what's it called, Cash App like that. I don't know how they interact. That's why I don't buy crypto on Robinhood,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because Robinhood, I don't know, you can't move stuff to no other wallets yet. So if Robinhood do that thing that they did when the GameStop stuff was happening, boom, you ain't gonna be able to move none of your funds.
Mm-hmm.
So who really controls your stuff? This girl I follow on Twitter, she always posted, "Not your keys, not your cheese." So it's like if you don't got the keys to the wallet, then it's not your bread. My bad. You're gonna hear the city sounds in the background. I
Hey,
can
that's
mute it
good,
for a second. I'll mute for a second.
man. Go ahead.
City.
This nigga's stupid. So, Day.
What's
So
good? What's good?
how do you feel about this? How do you feel about the Bitcoin wave?
I mean, I've learned a lot from Zach. Um, honestly, at first, I was one of them people that was just like, "Wow, what's the value in NFT?" You know, because I can just copy and paste it. I can just save image to my phone and
But you
screenshot it.
you
But
can
I
do that, but
understand
you
that
can't make any money from it.
exactly. That's what I'm getting to. Because I understood that it's not a picture, it's not an NFT, it's not a photo. It's a stock.
Yeah.
It's it's something that can go up and down. Like the value of it can go down and the value can go up. So it gives the value to the art, digital art, pretty much. So when you see like Des Bryant and them, they're posting these, board. What do they call it, Zach? Board yard apes or
The board, I know the
board
apes you're
ape
talking
yard
about.
So
club.
Board Ape Yacht Club.
Yeah,
Those crazy
but
ass looking
people
monkeys.
being like, oh, I just stole the NFT, but no, you don't control
So
it in
look,
the
so
market.
getting back to that.
So
So yeah, getting back to that, it's like this. Let's say that you got let's use the Mona Lisa. All right.
Hmm.
Let's say you go and you print out a picture of the Mona Lisa and you like, yeah, I stole the Mona Lisa. And you go to a pawn shop and you put that joint up and you're like, I got the Mona Lisa.
Bow, nigga.
Right. Boom. All right. Let's say you had a real good fake and this printout was sick. And they, for some reason, believe that you actually might have it. What they're going to do, as we see on all the shows, they're going to call in somebody to authenticate that it's real.
Well, first they gonna call the police. They're gonna be like, "How the fuck you got this?"
Right. Well, let's say that you came in looking like the Duke of whatever. And it was like, all right, it might actually be
got the
his.
hand in the sleeve.
Yeah, you walking with a cane with a gem on the top of it. You know what I'm saying? And a top hat. So
What are you
it's
doing at
like,
Danny's pawn shop, Duke of York?
yeah, you feel me? But so it's like, what they're going to do is authenticate it. And when they do that, they're going to see that it's a printout.
Mhm.
And what's going to happen? You ain't going to get nothing. So like I said, with NFTs, it's a technology. It's like it's a new technology or a technological way, a method using technology to authenticate something without having to call an authenticator or something. At the time of an object creation, an idea, whatever, at the time of its inception, it can be what they call minted to the blockchain.
Mhm.
And I was going to tell you about the blockchain here in a second, but and essentially that's like a timestamp that can never be erased. So you can go back, look at the blockchain and see, oh no, this is real. This was made in 2021 on, whatever day, or You can go say on January 13th, 2022, this was made. You can see the exact time. You can see exactly everything. So going back to the whole crypto thing, because once again, I said like NFTs, you got to kind of have a basic understanding of crypto. Hold on. Am I going too fast? First off, slow me down, bro, because I'll keep
No, you're good. It's all making sense now.
And I don't even see no chat.
Hey, I got
so
one question though. I got one question though.
What's the word?
I got one question though, City. It pertains to that. Can you send me a link that I can send other people, because I think I'm sending them the studio link and it's not working.
Oh, you trying to get people in the show? All right, I got you. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to get people in the show. I'm just trying to give them a link to the show. And I'm trying to copy and paste from Safari, but I don't think it's the right one. You can DM me that, and then Zach, you're right on point, because it's a lot of knowledge out here that people need to know, because this shit is the future, bro. It's the future of the stock market.
You ain't gonna see
it's like creativity.
You said that earlier when you said you need to have an understanding of crypto to then with the NFTs. Like it makes sense. Like it goes hand in hand. So like what are some things you can turn into an NFT, or just how do these come about? Is it just anything?
What's something you can make?
What's like a shot. Didn't that one dude, Jalen Suggs, that hit the game winner? The dude that hit the game winner for Gonzaga, didn't he make an NFT out of that?
You can make an NFT out of anything.
Jalen Suggs game winner into an NFT.
So you can make anything.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs hit that game winner against Villanova. You got the floor, Zach. You got the floor.
Oh, yeah. No, you can make anything an NFT.
Word.
Yeah. No, but I think it's just important to understand what the blockchain is.
Yeah, let's get back to that blockchain. What is the blockchain?
Yeah, all that stuff, all the crypto stuff sounds super intimidating, but once you understand kind of what it is, you're like, oh, okay. So if you understand how like a bank works, then you can understand the blockchain. Not even how a bank works, but just a simple concept of what banks do. So when a bank makes a transaction, anything happens at a bank, it gets written down in a log.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what they call those logs? Like those things? It's an old school word. A ledger.
I should ask my grandma because she works at a bank.
It's a ledger. So everything that happens at a bank is written down in a ledger.
So this person deposited $100. Let's write this
down. We loaned out this much money, right? Because they have to keep numbers. They have to keep their books.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's a list of all transactions. It's private. Only they have it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only they can see it. Only they know what gets entered and what doesn't get entered. That's it. The blockchain is no different in the sense that it's a ledger and it records every transaction that happens with a specific cryptocurrency per se. So there's multiple blockchains. All right. I'll explain it after I finish with the blockchain. So the blockchain is just a ledger. It's a public ledger. So every transaction that happens goes onto the blockchain.
Mm-hmm. And
you can go and look it up and see exactly what happened. So if you know my wallet address, right, which is
it's open source.
You can go find it. Yeah, it's open. You can go look up my wallet address and see all the transactions I made. Everything. You see what NFTs I hold in that wallet. You can see how much money I might have in that wallet, what different coins I might have in that wallet. You can see what transactions, Joe down the street made with whoever. You can see everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the difference, right? It's like the bank is private. You don't know what they might be changing. Not to say banks are doing that, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a private ledger. Whereas the blockchain's public, you can literally go in and verify everything. So that's where I say it's important to understand the blockchain and crypto so you can understand these
books
NFTs.
Are wide open. The books
because
are
with
wide
NFTs, with NFTs, it's about authenticating, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can go into this public ledger and see where it was, that's amazing. And the nice thing about it is they call it immutable. So that means it can't be changed. Once it's written to the blockchain, it can't be changed. It's up there.
That's what you call authentication.
So that's how you authenticate it, because you can't copy it. So you put a non-replicable token, because once again, all crypto stuff is all tokens.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Right? It's all about tokens.
So it's a non-fungible token.
Yep.
That's something that a lot of people need to understand. Fungible. That's a new word.
So it's almost like trading valuables. I kind of look at it as like football cards or something like that. because that's something I'm familiar with. But it's almost like if I sell you a Emmitt Smith rookie card for 200, everyone can see it, so they know it's valid.
So
Yeah,
are there
exactly.
serial numbers involved in this to like
Yes.
authenticate it? Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
so everything on the blockchain has an address. That's where the token comes from, right? Everything is a token. It has a token address. So Bitcoin is not a fungible it's not a non-fungible token. It is fungible, right?
Meaning,
Bitcoin is fungible. It's replicable.
okay.
There's multiple there's a bunch of Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, there's a gang of them out there.
There's a bunch of Bitcoin, just like there's a bunch of Ethereum. Those are fungible tokens. Non-fungible tokens aren't replicable.
They're
Right?
basically
So
one of ones, everything.
pretty much, yes.
And you
So
can see exactly what it sold for, so that gives it value.
you can see everything. You see everything. So that's the nice part. Is like just transparency, right? I know people are always like, it was a little weird for me at first, being like, wait, people can see how much money in my wallet? Like, what?
Yeah,
What?
like
But no, that's why you get multiple wallets. You don't ever keep all your eggs in
Like
one
that
basket.
Kobe Bryant jersey,
Yeah, you don't keep all your
like the
eggs in one
Kobe
basket.
jersey. That's
But
like, let's say Jordan sold it to me for $500. I'm not saying he ever would sell it, but if he sold it to me for 500, if everyone can see that I paid 500 for it, it's gonna give it value.
nah, it'd be different that if every like that, you're not wrong there, right? Because literally every list of transactions goes. And there's another part about NFTs that I'm going to tell you that's like super big, but we're talking about just understanding kind of it. But it's like,
oh yeah, we're just breaking it down step by step. And this is a great motherfucking conversation right here, bro. This is definitely gonna help a lot of people because I've seen a lot of people talk about this all week. Like a lot of people trying to understand it. So this just even giving them just surface level understanding, I think will go a long way.
Yeah, no, facts. But yeah, it's like, the bigger part than, them being able to see the day they paid you $500 is being able to see that you bought it from the actual NBA shop.
Yeah, I didn't get this. This ain't no. I didn't.
Got you.
This ain't no knock.
I got it from the plug. I got the good shit.
Right. Like
I didn't buy this from the streets. I bought this at the
real,
NBA store.
A real
Yeah,
one.
this is Zaza that I'm selling.
Mhm.
Right here. You can see that.
So
okay.
So that's the difference right there. That's what I'd say is important there. But so everything has an address, right? It's all, and that's how you see it. That's how everything's identified. It's almost like social security number. Like everything's got an address, and that's how you find it on the blockchain. Is by knowing its address, and everything's address is 64 characters.
So it's got a social security number.
Yeah, it's got a serial number, social security number, whatever, birth date, whatever you want to call it.
Just for verification reasons.
Exactly. You can go and verify. So it does that. So everything has and it's like a token, it's an address. So every token has an address, every like NFT, which is a token, has an address, every wallet has an address, every smart contract, which I'll talk about in a second, has an address. There's addresses to everything that's on the blockchain. So NFTs are these tokens on the blockchain, right? Mm-hmm. And they're not replicable. And you were asking earlier, like, what is an NFT? And like, what is it? So there's so much that can be an NFT. Really anything can be an NFT. I mean, it can be anything from like that little picture I got that I was showing earlier to the board.
Yeah, we'll bring that up right now, actually. I'm glad you said that. We go ahead and bring that up. I think I still got it pulled up.
Yeah. So go back to click on that blue link right there where it says like Smiles Verse. To the right of the picture, yeah. I'll just take you back to the main picture. But like, it can be like this, like art, right? It can be video. There's a ladies that I own some of her stuff. You might actually be able to see my collection. Go see if you can see my collection.
Claymation or some shit? Like, how was this made?
He did it in a 3D program called Blender.
Like, this is some wild shit.
Yeah, so this dude, I mean, just to sidetrack for a second, we'll just whatever. Dude's super dope artist. He's from Afghanistan. His name's Wahid. He's from Afghanistan. He's 21 years old. He moved here. He started like picking up art, and yeah, the dude like super talented, right?
Shit is right here.
Yeah, click on the actual. Once the picture comes up, click on it, and like zoom in.
Like, dog.
Zoom in. Press like, control and mouse wheel or control and whatever, and you'll zoom in, or control plus.
Oh, it's zooming
it's doing the website.
Behind it, yeah.
I see, yeah. But nah, so here, see if you can see my page.
What's your name on here?
So I actually go to.
I've been muted this whole damn time.
You can scroll up and type in 31. But I got 3090 is the one that I have. The one in my picture is 3089.
Oh, the numbers that he has on his.
Yeah, you can search my number. So go right there. Click back on that Smiles Verse thing. Yeah,
Right,
go back one page, and then go up to the top and just type in. It's like right under the collection. I'm pretty sure, or it's to the left. I think.
Search right here.
Yeah, and then just type in 3089. I think that's the one in my little picture. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the joint. Yeah, yo, this is some wild shit, bro.
Yeah. So that's mine. So
you have digital ownership to this.
Yep, that bitch is cold too.
I got all ownership to it.
But there's also there's a physical property somewhere in the world. I guess that he has it.
No, there's no physical of this. I don't have IP.
No.
I don't own the intellectual property of it.
Hold up. So this is all online. Like there's no. This isn't in real life. Like we can't go somewhere and touch this. This is just
rendering. It's rendering.
No, you can't touch it. It's a digital image, right? It's just like if you. All right, here, your Spotify, because people are like, why would you get that? Like, and you can't even touch it. And I'm like, all right, well, look at your Spotify, your Apple Music. It's full of music you can't even touch.
Facts. You can't just pop a CD in the motherfucking CD changer.
Right. It's full of things you can't touch. If you ever bought a song on Apple Music or like anything like that, paid the 99 cents or whatever for a song, it's no different. You own that song, but you got to burn into a CD or something. Right?
When's the last time you bought a physical? When's the last time you bought a physical copy of music?
Shit, don't get me lying. I think the last CD I bought was I Know Your Type, I Know Your Kind, You're Quick to Back. I think that was the last CD I bought, nigga.
Braveheart. Damn. That's the last CD I bought was Nothing Was the Same. I bought that hard copy.
You is light skinned. You would buy that.
I did get the hard copy of Nothing Was the Same. That was probably the last.
Did you cry while you played it?
You know I did. That's when I had the 350Z.
See now my head's fucked up, Zach. Because I'm thinking the whole time this is like maybe something.
So click on that one again.
You can't even touch it. Let me go back to this.
Yeah. Now click on that one again. The one I just showed you. You can actually click on my link and see all my stuff. So see the name owned by. It'll say owned by. It should be up under it or up top.
Would it be in the description, maybe? Oh, owned by. Okay, I see. Damn, so these are all the NFTs you have?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Now, this is some lit shit. Anyone in particular you want me to click on? Or just...
No, I was just trying to show you. I was going to show you the two. So there's the two of the little smiles that I got.
Right here?
So, yeah, that's the other one I got. So these joints is cool. They dope. They like...
Damn it. I keep muting myself. The vampire frog, bro. Click on the vampire frog. That bitch is dope.
You want the vampire frog?
The vampire frog. I was muted. But yeah, I was muted. I forgot. But yo, the vampire frog over there.
I had that for a while. I think that was like the second.
Yo,
did somebody make this on Microsoft Paint? Like, we have got to break down NFTs.
So yeah, I'm about to. So look, actually, this is perfect right here. So this is perfect. So NFTs can be anything from this, right? Click back.
Something like
so
this.
Go back to the collection.
Right.
Anything from that. Scroll up. It's probably up, I think. Yeah, so the third one.
Right here?
Yeah. And this one's actually really cool. I'm a huge fan of this one.
Yeah, this is a blueprint. Steckle? What is Steckle?
Yeah. So you can actually interact with that. You can click it and like move it around.
Whoa.
And like zoom in on it and stuff. But
oh shit.
Yeah. So the thing is, right? Like that's the NFT, but the NFT, nice thing about NFT, so there's a lot of nice things about them, right? It's not just art. It's more than art. It's more than JPEGs. It's more than 3D animation. NFTs are controlled by smart contracts.
Yo, this shit is lit.
Yeah, smart contracts are nothing more than like code, just written like saying if this, then this, if that, then this. All right. So with that one that you saw there,
let me get back to
the smart contract. Well, all of them really, all smart contracts. The nice part about NFTs is you can write in royalties. So a lot of these artists are writing in 10% royalties, right? So every time that piece of art gets sold, so like with streaming, royalties suck. You get paid super fractions of a penny per stream.
Yeah,
Right?
it's like such a small percentage that you get. Like you got to really have plays to even make anything, man.
Right. So you can write in your own royalties on your smart contract on your NFT. And with that, every time it gets sold, you get that percentage. So let's say your NFT sells for 0.1 Ethereum. All right. Cool. You just made 0.01 Ethereum. All right. So Ethereum right now is roughly like, we'll say for ease of math, we'll say 3,000. That's a little more. We'll say $3,000.
My bad.
So with $3,000,
why do I hear a lion growling?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
what are you
don't hear
talking
it.
about?
But
What
so
the
we'll
hell
say
is that?
I don't know.
What are you talking about, that? Anyway, Zach, continue.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about.
So like I was saying, like let's say for
Oh, this
ease
shit
of
is sounding mad slow.
e-
What the world?
yo, Data, I think you rugged a little bit, so you might have to just mute yourself, come back or something.
Yeah, I think he lagging. He behind or something.
So like I was saying, like let's say you sell your NFT for 0.01 Ethereum, or let's say 0.1 Ethereum. So you sell it for 0.1 Ethereum. You just made 0.01 Ethereum because you wrote yourself a 10% royalty. So that means price of Ethereum is like 3,000. That means 0.1 is 300. So you got 0.01. Boom, you just made $30, right? All right, cool. That's more than you make in your Spotify in a month. Unless you got some, you getting a decent amount of stream. Not decent, but you know what I'm saying. So boom, let's say that next year, that same piece, they end up selling it for 1 Ethereum. Boom, you just made 0.1. So you just got $300. Then let's say that same person sells that for 10 Ethereum. Boom, you just got 1 Ethereum. That's $3,000 in your pocket.
Shit. So basically, any piece that you sell, the artist will get some kickback on, depending on how much you sell.
Go back to the one of my little picture, the All Smiles joint. I'll show you.
I got you. Give me 2 seconds, because for some reason,
it's
my mouth just stopped working. Give me a second.
It's doing the thing. Technology is doing this thing. But yeah.
We giving too much of the game away. They was like, you got to hold up on this. What is going on? Can y'all hear me? Am I good?
I can hear you.
Okay. Give me a second. My mouse. Here we go. Okay, we're moving. All right. Let's get Day back.
I'm back.
All right. Let's bring the screen back. Actually, yeah, I like it like this. All right. Now, which one do you want me to click on, Zach?
Go to that one that's in my picture. It's at the bottom.
Okay.
That like tan one. Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah. And then just click on the Smilesverse thing. We're going to that Smilesverse page. I'll show you so you can understand how this guy, he's going crazy. This dude's going crazy. You see there where it says volume?
Yep, right here.
Yeah, click on volume. So look, yeah, it's been going crazy the past couple days.
Jesus.
So look, you see how much it's sold for? Each time down in the list, each line item, see how it's sold for?
Right here, these are all the times it got sold?
Yeah, every time that's a different one. Each one of those is a sale. Each item is a sale.
2,300, 2,200.
Jesus. And he's getting like eight-ish, just under 10% of
this one sold for almost $5,000. I gotta see this. What the fuck?
Oh wait, there's a gold one that sold for 15 grand earlier.
I told more. You,
dog. You said there's one for 15 grand
earlier. Yeah, earlier today there's one. Or 15 Ethereum. Sorry, not 15 grand. 15 Ethereum.
So what? So like these percentages, is that like the Ethereum percentage or price I'm taking? Like this 0.0705. What is this?
0.0705. Hold on, I can't really quite see your screen up here.
My bad. Like you
0.75. Right, that's how much of an Ethereum. So they spent 0.75 of an Ethereum, which translated to $2,296. That's how much they spent to buy that piece. But the thing is, this guy's got a cartoon coming out. They just announced it today, and he just partnered up with like Coinbase in some fashion.
Shit.
So just the other day, not to like whatever, just to make it understood, like how like what NFTs like possibilities and like how in one aspect they operate as collectibles. It's like I bought one, I bought another one, right? I got it for 0.2 Ethereum. All right. So I bought one for 0.2 Ethereum, and then just last week, no, not even last week, it was just this past weekend, it sold for 0.55 Ethereum. All
So
right.
you doubled your money
I
basically.
got like
Oh, more than doubled it.
$1,700. Yeah, I got like $1,700. Bro, had I waited 3 days, I'd be able to sell it like what they sell it now. I sold mine for 0.5. They selling for 0.8.
Holy shit, bro. So Zach, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly speaking, do you think this is the game that really people should try to jump into?
I don't think it's necessarily like a game you should jump into. I think it's something you should definitely try to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time. I don't want to say take your time to understand it in terms of take your time to wait to start. I think you should definitely start trying to understand it, but make sure you understand it. Don't just go out buying everything because it's good. My first NFT was a scam.
Oh, really? What was
Yeah,
it?
but that didn't stop me. I mean, I kept buying these joints. I was like,
What
oh
did you
god, I
think you
get
were
it.
buying?
Well, it was just like it was like kind of like this almost. It was 2D though. It wasn't 3D. And it was like
Mm-hmm.
it was based around like sneaker culture and it was a lot of like Yeezy stuff and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, cool. Like I'm with it. Like, yeah, let me go ahead and grab me one. My first NFT. And then it ended up what they call it a rug. So they did it and then the devs just dipped out. So the people that developed it and were saying all these promises of what they were going to do in their roadmap just dipped out. They disappeared.
Oh,
So
you
there's
got one of those apes?
mm-mm, mm-mm. That's what they call a derivative. I actually got
Oh,
that for free. A dude just gave that to me for free for Christmas.
really?
Yeah, from Twitter.
Hey, that's love right there.
Yeah. So I've just been buying a bunch. So I've been collecting a bunch. A lot of these were like, it's little random things that were tied to other things. But like I was saying earlier, like with the smart contract, that's one part of it, right? Tying in all these things. Like you can tie in like, hey, every time this gets bought, I want 5% to go here to this wallet. I want 5% to go to that wallet. So like for musicians, it's going to be huge because now we can do splits really well. And then every time it gets sold, you can make sure everybody gets the exact split. It never changes. It never like, oh, if that distribution company goes out of business, we got to figure out who's going to actually do it. No, it's automatically happening. Right. So then that's one aspect. So another aspect of NFTs that's dope is utility. And utility just means like, if you have it, what it might do something for you. Right. Like it might give you access to something. It might grant you something. It might get you free things. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like the Bored Apes, like they had a yacht party in New York at NFT NYC, and you had to have a Bored Ape to go to that yacht party.
What?
Yeah. So if you had that, you got to go there. Like Timbaland's doing a thing now where you can get in this thing, Aped In Productions.
I
If you
had
want
to
to
look
be,
at this
yeah. I actually bought a couple other chains, but
one. This shit is tough. Is this one
yeah,
interactive also, or is it just the video?
just the GIF. But they're going to make it so that that's from the same people that did the All Smile stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's one of the things they gave you for free for owning All Smiles, and they're going to make it, I think, so that your All Smiles character can wear the chain.
Oh shit. Yo, this
Yeah,
is a crazy. This is crazy, but this is like
yeah.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah. So it's dope. It's like, with the utility and stuff, there's a lot of things that happen. So like you get airdrops. That's what they call it. So that's how I got the chain. Right. It just showed up in my wallet. I got the chain. Like, or else they'll have it to where you can mint it, which is pretty much just
What's up,
putting it on the
Jenny?
blockchain. You just put it on the blockchain for free. You pay your gas, and gas is a whole different thing. Gas is pretty much any transaction you do on the blockchain is going to have on Ethereum, and pretty much all of them is going to have a transaction fee, and they call it gas.
Word. So how do you render
Yeah.
something as an NFT? Like, what is something that you've maybe sold as an NFT? How did you go about rendering it as an NFT and then maybe flipping it? Like, have you ever done that, or have you just more flipped stuff that you've already got off of here and then
Uh-uh.
flipped it that way?
No, I've minted my own. So, like I said, minting is just when you actually put something on the blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
So I've minted my own NFT. I actually minted a beat. You can probably look that up too. But it's my pinned tweet on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I minted my beat up there. Pretty much, there's these different platforms. You just go on the platform and you select that you want to upload it. This is one method. There's many methods, but one is like there's many platforms that have it already set up so that you can just go up there and kind of upload it. I'd say it's similar to like uploading a song
Mm-hmm.
on any other platform. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that. Just like,
Except you got to set a price. Do you set a price for it
yeah,
or?
yeah. You set a price. You can set up
Mhm.
an auction, which requires you to set a reserve price. You know, so there's a
So
few
just in
different
case it
things.
doesn't sell, you can like it's like a buy now price. That's the reserve price, maybe.
Well, the reserve price is just like what kicks the auction off.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
yeah, you'll set it, and that means like, hey, but a lot of this stuff is like you don't have to accept the offer if it's less than what
Ah,
you want.
got you.
Yeah, some platforms are different, but others are like, yeah, you don't have to accept the offer if it's not high as it should be.
I'm so intrigued. I'm
So
like a kid right
so
now,
scroll
dude.
down. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, which one are you looking at now?
I'm looking at these
Oh,
shades,
so
nigga.
that's
I'm
from. So
just
look,
like,
that came from the lady that did the purse.
ah,
So
okay,
with
okay.
that purse, the utility behind that purse, if you own, so she's a fashion designer. She makes purses,
Mm-hmm.
and she does high end purses like luxury, like couture, and like all types of super high end stuff. And the only way you can buy her purses is if you have an NFT of hers. And the NFT you have, I have the iconic. There's like two or three tiers above me, two tiers above me, something like that. But depending on the tier that you have, depends on the level of purse that you can get from her.
You know I'm not a nigga that's adept with computers. After you told me that control and scroll on the mouse zooms in, I'm zooming into everything.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you a question about his. When it says 78 owners, so 78 different people have the same NFT.
Yeah. So there's a thing that you can do where it's almost like, imagine it's like a pizza.
Everybody got a slice.
It's fractionalized essentially. Or there's other ways where you can make it in addition. So
Mhm.
like, let's say you put out one song, right? Or let's say you put out JV's greatest hits. You
Hey,
feel me?
that's gonna be about a 4-track CD, nigga.
Right, right. You put that joint out. You put out that whole double, double disc mixtape, and you can put out like 100 editions,
Hmm.
right? And then that's the same thing as that. It's just like baseball cards, like they have 100 editions. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's like there's 73 owners. So what that does is that's actually on a different blockchain. And the way to
Uh-huh.
think about that is like different highways. And each like cryptocurrency operates on these specific highways. So that ledger we were talking about, only certain cryptocurrencies can work in that ledger, and then so
Look
forth and so on. So
look at the price on it. So that's not the sell price right there. So if you were to sell this, is this the price that you would get back? I guess in Ethereum.
that's the cheapest. Yeah, that's the cheapest you can get it for right now.
Holy shit! So basically, when people get these NFTs, yeah, like you said, like it's similar to the stock game. You're just sitting on it, waiting for the price to probably hit its peak, and then you want to, I guess,
Well,
cash out.
that's one strategy people have. You know what I'm saying? But other
Uh-huh.
people are like collectors. People like to
Mhm.
collect things. Then you have people that just are. They call them paper hands. So there's different things. You have paper hands, which are people that get it and just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't hold nothing.
Yeah, they just
And
want a quick flip. Okay, I
yeah,
got it, but I need
yeah,
it.
and then it
I
fall
got,
right out their hands. And then you got diamond hands. That's people that hold it forever.
got you.
One of the
But
craziest
it seems
diamond.
like you more on the collector side because you got a lot of dope shit. Is like NFTs, yo.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of the stuff started out as I was gonna buy it and flip it, but then it just didn't work out like that. So
I feel you.
I ended up being like,
I
nah,
feel
I'm gonna
you. I
keep it.
feel
I'm gonna
you.
keep it. But it's just like trying to learn and understand and figure out everything. Because, like I said, I'm learning every day.
So what would you tell the average Joe on the street that wants to get into the NFT? What's a good starting point? How should they start? Like, should they maybe learn more about crypto and then maybe start or?
No, I would say the best way to learn about NFTs is get on either Clubhouse, both, I should say both Clubhouse and Twitter Spaces, mainly Twitter Spaces, Clubhouse secondary, and get in the rooms where they talk about NFTs and just tell them you don't understand and you want to know. Just tell them, hey,
Word.
I'm new. Because everybody's new.
Yeah,
It's
because I mean,
so
this
early
is
right now.
nuance. This is only like what, mate? This isn't even like a well. It's probably about a year
Well,
old,
it's a little
maybe.
more. I mean, the first NFTs really like the Crypto Punks, which is a huge one right now that a lot of people have, like Jay
Hmm.
Z, Odell Beckham, like Serena Williams. Like, them joints came out in 2017.
Mm.
All
So
right.
this is around for a minute.
Mm-hmm. So it's not necessarily new, but it is new. It's early. It's just now starting to catch, right?
Hmm.
So it's like, all right, It's like get in now. That's what I tell people. I'm like, learn now. That's how I say, learn now, understand now. It's new.
Yo,
Who knows? You might innovate something.
This NFT game is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't even touched the surface. I just like barely even talked about it. Like, there's so much to
how
it.
did Logan Paul flip a Pokemon card for $6 million?
That one came out fake.
Oh, what?
Didn't they say that was fake? I thought I read a thing where they said that was fake.
No. He sold a card, NFT
A
Pokemon for $6
Charizard
million.
card or something.
But then he bought supposedly first edition Pokemon cards for 3.5 million. Those came out as fake.
Oh, okay. Is that what it was? Yeah, I don't know. So Pokemon cards is no different. It's just a collectible, right? Like that's a version of an NFT. Like think about it. When you think about like authenticating things, NFTs can go very far. As far as like think about like house deeds, right? Like nobody can lie about who owns a house no more.
Facts, big facts.
Like you can already go and look up who owns.
I'll walk in there like I own the place.
You can already look up who owns a house online.
Yeah,
but what if you can?
Oh, that's public record.
Yeah, right. So what's the difference in it just being on the blockchain, where nobody can change it until it sells, and then you can see an actual record of who owned it. It can't burn down in a fire. It can't none of that. Nobody's server can go out. No, nothing. It's there, always.
And that retains the value.
I mean, it ain't even about the value because NFTs ain't always just about the value of the NFT. It's about, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's not just the NFT. It's like what's behind the NFT. What is? Because there's just so many different things it can be.
What's the niche behind this? What's the marketability of this NFT?
No, because I mean, not necessarily. You know, if it's like for a house, you wouldn't like worry about the marketability of the NFT. You worry about the marketability of the house, and just be like, hey, the deed of the house is an NFT.
That makes sense,
right? You go, hey, here's the house. Here's a digital deed.
So this is almost like digital like art collecting.
In a sense, yeah, that's one aspect of it.
What
Yeah.
Jay-Z was talking about on like 444 about last year it was worth 2 million. This year it's worth 4 million, but now it's the digital wave.
Yeah.
And everybody's getting on it.
Yeah. Because it's a way to prove that stuff is real easily.
Yo, this man, you got me convinced, man. I'm gonna have to look into this shit. I don't know if I got the money to buy something, but I definitely want to turn something to a fucking NFT.
Once you understand it more, you become more comfortable in the market.
Yeah. Like I said, the best thing to do is just get into like Twitter Spaces. Start listening to other people talk about it. I wouldn't say search YouTube just yet. Because stuff changes so fast. So you go on YouTube, you watch something from 2 months. Because in NFT
it's basically
world,
like reading the newspaper, going to YouTube, like it's already outdated.
Well, yeah, that's even slower. Like NFT world move fast. Like 1 week be feeling like a month sometimes. Like with how fast stuff be changing.
So how do you find out like who are the I guess the big NFT dealers? How did you find this out? You just did some research and found out, okay, this is the person who's got the good shit, and let me go
Twitter.
Them.
Like the artists,
just Twitter.
Like the artists or like the platform?
Yeah, like the artists. Like what artist should I shop with? Like,
I got in like good so I started out just like the first one I bought was from Instagram. It wasn't from Instagram. I saw an ad on Instagram. And I call it an ad because it was a post from a company, a page called NFT. And it just wasn't for me. Yeah, I don't really take that anymore after I got scammed. I'm like, okay. I think it's just like, hey, you pay them and they'll promote your thing. So yeah, so that was like the first one. Then I found out like, talk to people that know about NFTs. Just get in groups that know about NFTs. And if nobody you know knows about NFTs, get in a group with people that are interested in it. And then get in the Twitter Spaces together and start learning. And then you learn how to research. You learn things to look for. You learn stuff like that.
I might want to get into this. I saw some lit shit. They're about to release a new Nipsey album as an NFT.
Yeah, did you see Nas too? Like Nipsey was on this way before everybody.
Oh hell yeah, Nipsey was well ahead.
Because if you remember, he did that 100 albums. Was it 100 albums or 1,000 albums? Album? Yeah, was it 100 or 1,000? It was one of them for like $100 or something like that.
I think he did 1,000
1,000
albums for
copies.
$100.
Right. So like you just saw those little shades, them goggles.
Mm-hmm.
Won't no different. So what did he do? He released an NFT. Wu-Tang released an NFT. They just did a physical version. It's not a token, but in essence, what they did was the same thing as NFT.
Same. Okay. Damn, that's man. This is a
But
crazy
Nipsey
part of
did
the
an
game.
NFT. Yeah, yeah, man. It's dope. It's where it's
Where,
going.
where where do you see this going? Maybe in like the next, like maybe just say 5 years. Where do you think this
I
is
don't
going to
even
be?
know. It's gonna be so far advanced. Shoot.
It
I
just
thought you was
changes
about to say
like
the
that.
next
It's really
year.
hard to anticipate.
Yeah, in next year, dog. In this year, it's gonna be nuts. I mean, look at what Facebook and them doing already.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you a lot about that. I don't know if you got time to, because this NFT talk is great.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
you got time to maybe dabble just a little bit about the metaverse real quick?
Yeah. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna be right back. Give me 2 minutes, and I'll be
Hey,
right
take
back.
take your time, bro. This is a great comment. I'm glad you're
Yeah,
here.
for
Hey, it's
sure. I
140
appreciate
Hey,
it.
I'll
characters.
step in. I'll step in and talk some
It's a,
bullshit if you need me to.
it's 140 characters. We still going strong. I know a lot of people have had questions about NFTs, and
I don't even know how
Simba
to mute.
got it. It's like his
I
name said.
appreciate it.
He is breaking down the game. This my man's possum pants. You ain't got to see his face because the voice iconic enough.
I
Simba
appreciate
got it.
it. I'll be
We
right
got
back.
all right, my brother. Take your time. So, Daddy, step your little bitch ass in, nigga. While we
Why don't
here
you
for a
shut
second.
the hell up? How about that? First off,
Yeah, nah, because before this, you talking about, yeah, we gonna talk shit today. Well, nigga, I'm here now. What up?
well, first off, you look yellow as hell.
It's the
How,
light, dog. I
how
think
about to say how close is that light to your face?
it's not that close. This is the thing. I think it's from where I've been sick. I've really lost some color because I was even
You
looking
lost
at
some
like older
pigmentation
videos,
because
like
you
videos I did
look
like a
light
month
and
ago.
like your yellow is just shining through, bro.
Yeah, I'm shining bright like a diamond right now, nigga. I'm yellow than a motherfucker. I don't like this.
You look yellow, marrow
Hey,
yellow.
I want to get on this NFC shit, yo.
I'm still heated that you got that hoodie. I'm calling Nels first thing in the morning.
Call him. Call him. Let me know, hater. Hey, it's 140 characters, man. If y'all still tuning in with us, man, this is the NFT talk. Usually, sometimes, like I say, the shows sometimes it's comedy, sometimes we give you that real shit. And tonight it's about that real shit, yo. We talking
We
about
trying to we trying to talk funds. We trying to talk funds. We trying
this.
to.
This is how you uplift your people, man. Because I know a lot of people want to get into this game, and Zach has gave me a lot of game, yo. I really want to look into this. Matter of fact, while Zach is away, let's look some more of these NFTs that he has. Let me bring these shits back up.
Yeah, let's peep them. Let's peep them. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm peeping his
What's that little
NFT.
bunny rabbit? Is that a mouse down
This
there?
joint right here.
What the hell is that thing? Yeah. But
Yeah,
see, also one thing you can do is on Twitter. Um, I'm sure Zach caught most of these, but sometimes they give away NFTs that you can like. They'll bid them away. Like some NFTs are like a package deal. Like he said that one, the purse joint, the design,
I've been wanting to see this
and the
one.
other one. Sometimes they come with some other joints. That joint's cold, and it's a
Yo,
gift.
what is
Yo,
this?
yeah, click on that joint. So that's
Yeah,
my homie's joint. My boy Logic, Julian. So it's
I've
the
been wanting to look at
plug.
this for a minute. This is some lit shit. Juice
Yeah.
meter, like
Yeah,
yo.
so it charges up. So this is a super dope NFT. So this is stuff you're doing smart contracts. So his thing, um, the juice meter, it charges up. So the whole concept is called the plug. And the whole
Mm-hmm.
thing is about like being a plug to people, like putting people on and all this, right? So his thing is you like get juice. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's just gonna keep playing.
Yeah, this is lit
Yeah,
though. I
Jordan,
like
turn
it.
the sound off. It's fucking with the
Oh, it's
audio.
got sound. Oh, I didn't know it had sound. I can't hear no sound on my end.
Yeah, it's sound. It's doing like a little like Instagram light thing, like pop pop.
My bad. Hey, what happened to Evans in this bitch?
I don't know.
I hope his phone ain't died or something. This is a good conversation.
Hmm. But yeah, the sounds we're playing from the because like when he hits the phone, it does like a
Uh-huh.
pop.
Oh, okay. See, on my end, I can't hear any sound, so I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it to see this.
But yeah, he should be back. But yeah, bro, you look yellow as shit.
Man, kiss my ass.
You like a French fry.
You look like a breadstick, bitch. Fuck you.
Uh, fuck you.
So while we waiting on my brother, there he is.
You you like James Brown when he said, "Get the light out of my face."
Yo, I think it just comes from being sick, and I ain't been out in the sun in a minute. But I am extra yellow. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, bro.
It's the Rona, man. It's the Rona glow, as my homie called it, man. I'm over here
You look
like
like
Prince
that one
Boy.
dude from 300 that said, "Our arrows shall blotten out the sun."
Yo, fuck you. Fuck you.
You
Evans
sound
is
like
back.
you do.
Zach, you good,
You
homie?
like,
Well, I think
Yeah,
he's
I'm here.
back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
You hear
bet,
me?
bet,
My
bet.
bad.
Jordan, you like you about
Yeah.
to say, "My arm."
Yeah. They shut the fuck up, yo.
But yeah, so that joint, my homie's joint, I just say the homie's joint, the plug, the juice meter charges up. So with his NFT, every 60 days, you
Mhm.
gain juice. So you go from, you start out as a fly on the wall. It's like talk about how you move to the game. So you start out as like a fly on the wall, and then you move to like a dream chaser. And then you work your way down. You become like a mover and shaker. You become like a hustler. There's like a, and then eventually become a sensei. And
Mhm.
then, and it's like every 60 days, right? So then that's like a year, right, to become a sensei. So then
Mhm.
after that, there's one more level for you to achieve, and it's called the alchemist. And so once you achieve sensei, you saw how my joint was black and white.
Uh-huh.
Once you achieve sensei, the phone turns gold. Yeah, and then
How the
once you get
fuck
the,
did he make this?
mm-hmm, it's in
An
the smart
algorithm.
contract. It's in the smart contract. So it changes. So the juice meter charges up. You get more juice in that little battery pack, right?
Mhm.
And then once you get to 99%, you're a sensei. And then at some point, you finally gonna reach alchemist, and the full picture gonna turn. It's gonna turn full color, the whole picture, and it'll stay like that forever.
That is
Now,
a
if you
fire
don't,
fucking NFT. Oh my
yeah,
god.
if you don't reach alchemist level though, and you sell it,
Mhm.
like say you buy that from me, right? It's at Dream Chaser right now. Say I get it to Sensei, and it's got the gold phone. You buy it from me. It goes back to fly on the wall.
Oh, so then now the new owner has to restart the whole process.
Yeah,
Yo, that is fucking fire. Yo, you
right.
see how
Dope
far behind the
concept.
eight
Yeah,
ball I am? Like, how are people doing this?
yeah. It's all so it's like just concept, right? Him being a creative, coming up with a dope concept, and then having a developer, a coder that can write that into the contract. Like, if held for this long, then this. If traded, then this. It's like all in the code.
That's that's fire, dude.
Yeah.
That's some fire shit. Yo, the NFT game, man. If y'all thinking about getting into it, um, shit. I mean, we can talk about the paper aspect of it. If somebody wants to get into it. I mean, I don't like the pocket watch, but what should somebody maybe step into the NFT game with? Because I see prices vary. So I mean, what's a good amount to have just to start off if you want to just be a collector of NFTs?
I mean, it really depends on the blockchain you want to be on, right? So if you want to be on the main one that everybody uses is Ethereum. That's the
Mm-hmm.
main cryptocurrency and main blockchain that everybody uses. So if you want to be on the Ethereum network and using Ethereum, I mean, a lot of stuff, it depends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some things go for a lot, some things don't go for that much. Some
Yeah,
things are
I see.
early, yeah, some things are early, and then some things go for a lot more, like later, So it really depends, but like a lot of mint prices. So when you buy something, let's say like mint, like meaning like retail,
Mm-hmm.
uh, let's say, I mean, a lot of people do like 0.06 to zero point 0.1. So between high end being like, depending on where Ethereum's at, like if Ethereum's at 3,500, it'd be $350 to like, a little under that. So it really depends. I'd look at it more in terms. So that's the nice. That's like the. I think it's kind of cool. It's a weird thing. It's kind of trippy, but it's just like any other currency. Cryptocurrency does not care. Ethereum does not care what the price of the U.S. dollar is. It's
So let me
irrelevant.
let me see if my slow ass understand this. So you want to put the paper into Ethereum first, from
Yeah,
Ethereum, then go
buy
to
the
the
NFT.
OpenSea and get the NFTs. You want to do
So
it like
so
that?
the things you need. Here's the things you need.
Okay.
You ready? You need Coinbase or some type of exchange. I'll
Hmm.
just give you what I use. I use
Okay.
Coinbase. I have Coinbase Wallet. I have MetaMask Wallet. And that's pretty much all you need to interact with NFTs. So you want Coinbase, Coinbase Wallet, MetaMask. And MetaMask is another wallet. So you're going to have two wallets and then an exchange. You're going to use the exchange to change your US dollars to Ethereum.
Hmm.
You can then send that Ethereum straight from the exchange to your MetaMask or to your Coinbase wallet. I say get the Coinbase wallet and the MetaMask because your MetaMask is going to be the one you hook up to all the sites.
Okay.
Exactly.
So
How do the gas prices work though? How do the gas?
no, I'll tell. I already kind of said a little bit about it, but yeah,
Got you. Got you. Got you.
every transaction has gas. But yeah, so what you do is you got your MetaMask, and that's what they call is Web3, and like you know how you log in with like your username, password to a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
Like instead of that, it's like you use your wallet, that address that your wallet has. Remember, I said everything gets a 64 character address. It's unique.
Yep.
So it's just like a login. It's your serial number, and that's how you log in. You can have multiple wallets, but that's which one whichever one you want to use. Which MetaMask is one of the easiest to use on like computer and phone, I think, when you're doing NFTs. So yeah, you just use that. You log in, and you can buy. You can see all your NFTs in there, and all that stuff. And I use the Coinbase wallet more for like some storage, but I always recommend people get what they call a hard wallet or a cold storage wallet, which kind of looks like a USB stick, but it's pretty much just the same as having the wallet on your phone. It's just more secure because it's not attached to anything.
I feel
You know
you.
what I'm saying? You're not
Hmm.
walking around with it. It's not nobody's gonna hack you. They can't it's not attached to anything digital. So yeah.
Yeah, it's like safekeeping. It's
Hey,
like almost having it in a safe.
and
Yeah. So if you got like a board ape, keep
safe.
it on the hard wallet.
I was gonna say,
Definitely.
speaking of a safe, is that you should tell them how you developing the AR galleries.
Oh nah, that's a whole nother conversation that could take 5 hours, bro.
True.
I would love to talk about
Hey,
all that stuff.
let's see, because I usually end the show around 11. We got a little bit more time. So Zach, tell me about this metaverse, my brother. 'Cause I heard you
Metaverse,
doing some
metaverse.
big things with
Yeah,
the
but that's the
metaverse
same thing.
Uh,
also.
yeah.
That's
So
the
the
exact
metaverse
same
is cool,
thing.
bro.
That's the
I
exact
think,
same
but
thing.
just like explaining the metaverse is like
Or
take forever.
just like
It can
a
take a while,
quick,
but like, yeah,
synopsis of the
yeah,
metaverse.
exactly, exactly. Yeah, the metaverse is like so. If you play video games, I feel like you've essentially experienced the metaverse in
Especially when you play
essence.
Grand Theft Auto, that feels like the metaverse.
Right, right. Anything
'Cause I
like
buy
that. You
pussy in
play
Grand Theft
Zelda,
Auto and in real life. But
any
I
of that,
digress.
any of that.
Shut your dumb ass
No,
up.
you're absolutely right. You're
Thank
absolutely
you.
right. Because that's what it is. It's like those type of things are that's what metaverses are. It's like virtual world. Now I've heard it explained multiple ways. The one that kind of stuck with me that I think I liked the best, and I hope is how it turns out, is that essentially imagine yourself, you know, playing your PlayStation. Let's say it's the next version of PlayStation that comes
Mhm.
out, and it's able to go into the so-called metaverse, right? Because you have an idea of like kind of what the metaverse is, but like let's get you like what's it called? Let's get you the look at that. He's funny. What's up,
Shout out
CT?
CTZ. That man is
Yeah,
a
that's funny.
nut.
Yeah, but like say you playing your PlayStation and you playing like NBA 2K, you playing 2K, boom. And
Mhm.
Day's playing Rocket League and I'm playing whatever, right? I'm playing Call of Duty. Essentially the way the metaverse should work was explained to me that's how it should work is we should be able to find each other somewhere on the map. I should be able to leave Call of Duty and come hoop with you straight out of college, like straight out of what I'm doing, and
Well,
they
you
should be
can
able to
kind of
drive
do
his
that on
car over to where we
PlayStation.
are.
You can kind of do that in PlayStation, but not like super virtually that way. Yeah, there's
You
like
can
some
do that on the same
screens.
game. You can do that on the same game. You can't have your character, your
He's
car
talking
show
like
up in Jordan's. You can't have your car show up in Jordan's screen on by the court.
Like I'm playing basketball and you pull up in your Rocket League car, like,
right.
nigga, I'm playing Rocket League over here. I gotta go through these
Facts.
Rocket League courts.
I gotta go back. I'm gonna go back across the
Yeah,
jump,
okay,
across the
okay,
metaverse to
okay.
Rocket
That's
League.
crazy. Holy shit.
Like that's how it was explained to me. Like it's a singular universe, but it's all these virtual lands.
But so much stuff is going on
Right.
at once, but everybody's connected in a way.
Yeah, it's just like the world, like the regular universe. Like there's all type of different, states, cities, countries, towns, like all that
I mean,
stuff. There's all type
going
of different
on.
things
Like
happening.
there's a court
But you
down the
can
street
drive
from my
and
crib.
but you can drive and go wherever. So it's like, it's supposed to be essentially the same thing, like a unified thing. Where like, so essentially there's three major metaverses right now. I'd say there's Sandbox, there's Decentraland, and Crypto Voxels. The Sandbox is like where Snoop Dogg and all them, Snoop Dogg got his whole huge area at, you know what I'm saying? And they be doing the concerts and all that. So
What
currently
you mean,
those
Snoop Dogg got
three,
something over there?
Snoop Dogg, look it up. You should definitely look it up.
So Snoop be doing concerts in the metaverse?
Yeah, look at this. Here you go. What happened on Fortnite?
They did the Travis Scott concert.
Thank you. Metaverse. No different. What are you doing Fortnite? What have you been doing in 2K for years with your outfits, customizing them, wearables? There's no different. That's Metaverse. They talking about getting wearables for your avatars in the Metaverse. It's all the stuff people been doing. And it kind of makes sense, right? Because our generation grew up playing different type of video games than our parents' generation, right? But now
definitely.
our generation is now adults and leading all this stuff. So it only makes sense that it's going to be kind of like all this stuff we grew up playing.
But all, I guess, mashed together.
In real life. It's like bringing everything we did. Like, you remember back when you was a kid, you'd be like, dang, you play imagination and stuff like that. Well, that's like what's happening.
Ain't no more imagination. Now we really
it's like,
moving towards
it's wild. It's kind of like I mean, in one sense, some aspects when you look at things of it, it's like, dang, why are we in such a rush to move to the Matrix? But in other aspects, you see things and it's like, okay, this could be cool. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm interested in some things.
Damn, that's crazy. So, now, something I heard recently about the metaverse, you can buy property in the metaverse?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you've been able to. It's virtual land. So it's no different.
But you buy it with
that's
real
what Snoop
dollars,
Dogg has,
right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you buy with cryptocurrency.
Does it show up on AR or is it just like
you can go and
only
build it? So like if you went and looked up Sandbox right now and looked up Snoop Dogg's Sandbox, he's got mad people in there. Like, because you essentially think about it like The Sims, like online or like GTA or anything online where people just be running around. Like you running around in his whole. He got a mansion. He got all type of stuff out there. This area is huge.
Yeah, City, you pretty much already understand the NFT game because of Grand Theft Auto 5. That's a great parallel to run because it's just like or even like Rocket League. Certain cars, certain paint jobs and stuff have value to them. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, talking to Evans now, I mean, it definitely makes a whole lot more sense. I was definitely on the outside of the club because I couldn't get in, but listening to Evans now, it's definitely makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm not even. I don't seem so. It don't seem so pedestrian to me now. Now I really want to think. I want to look more into it, see what I can do.
Yeah,
and
for real.
And it makes a lot more sense than I feel like the main argument is some people feel like I can screenshot this, but you can't.
But
once you understand
I mean,
how it's
no,
works.
you can. Go ahead.
You
I don't
can't.
care.
You
Go
can't
ahead.
make no paper off of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This ain't real. This ain't a. You got a Picasso in your house, but this ain't a Picasso.
Right.
Damn, Esquire.
Night, motherfucker.
Damn, I'm gonna calling you JB Esquire.
No, for real. Like that's how it is, though. And that's
we might have to do a part 2 of this show because Evans, man, you came through with so much game tonight, my brother.
Yeah, no, for real. It was cool, man. It was good time. But yeah,
man,
it's a lot to be learned, man. And it's gonna be totally whole bunch of whole new stuff next time we talk. Like I was just in a room before I came up here. Like, I get in these Twitter spaces and just listen to people. And yeah, should follow, like I said, follow me on the Twitter joint and
I do need to follow you on Twitter because I just now I use my Twitter a little bit. I just usually just post stupid shit, talk shit, but I definitely you Simba got it on Twitter. I'm gonna follow you right now.
Yeah, Simba got it. Yeah, no periods, but yeah, Simba got it.
Bet.
They won't let you do periods on Twitter.
140 characters about to follow you, my brother. But
Man,
damn, you came
IG.
through with so much game tonight, boy.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah, I
god.
appreciate it all. I'm
Man, I
new.
appreciate you for
I'm
even
new
just
to
coming through and bless me.
it.
I know you a busy man. You out here making money moves, talking to P. Diddy and shit. You on yachts and shit, but
Yeah, I would.
but nah, but just thank you, my brother. It was good to have you. Anything you want to
Yes,
shout out,
sir.
anything you got going on, let the people know, my
Um,
brother.
Shoot, yeah, no, I mean, appreciate you having me, G. Definitely good
For sure.
conversation. Definitely down for to have more conversation. I'm trying to just get on board a lot of the homies, learn more about onboarding and share the knowledge that I got. But yeah, and I'm getting. But yeah,
I
bro.
got some shit I need to
Um,
say.
I'm just grinding, man. Just
Hey,
grinding.
keep
Tap
grinding,
in
man.
with
Cause
me.
I'm
Yeah,
so proud of you and the shit you
I
doing, boy.
appreciate
Like you
you.
don't understand, man. Keep
I
grinding and keep
appreciate it,
shining, my boy, man.
my G.
Daddy,
I
what your little punk
appreciate
Thank
ass
you.
you.
got to say, man?
First off, I'm legally blind.
Mm.
POP, hold it down.
I think the alcohol really starting to kick in. I've watched as my eyes have got lower and lower as the shows went on.
Right,
I started off like this. Now I can't even open them.
right.
But you got anything to say, Daddy?
You look like a yellow chipmunk.
Thank you.
Dang, that.
Anyways, it's 140
Yeah.
characters. Thank y'all for tuning in. As always, I'm Jordan B. Gorgeous Jordan, your favorite comedian. Day Day was in here. Simba Goddard was in
What's
here. My
good?
boy
What's good?
Evan.
You're
I see y'all next Friday at 9:30 sharp. Uh, Same place, same time, new characters, baby. Until next week. Just like your daddy, bitch. I'm out of here. I see y'all motherfuckers. Peace.